Hi guys, this is Tara with Gaia Tarot 13, and this is your weekly tarot and angel card forecast for the week of January 17th through January 23rd, 2016. As always, I will pull 3 cards from the tarot deck, one which represents your work and finances, one which represents your love life, and one which represents your home and family life. After that, I will pull 1 card from the Healing with the Angels Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. Cards are kind of jumping at me here. Alright, let's get going. Okay, we've got all reversed cards again today. Well, this week. We've got all reversed cards. Jumping in, first card in your work and finance section is the Lovers reversed. Now, this tells me there's going to be some sort of disharmony in the workforce. There's going to be perhaps a need for space, or you might feel micromanaged by your boss. Or if you are the one in charge, make sure that you are not kind of micromanaging or overseeing something. If you delegate a project or ask someone to do something for you, let them do it. This is kind of just a little bit, I'd say a little bit of tension in the work life. If it's not about a job, if you, for example, you don't have a job, or it's not necessarily in the work atmosphere if you work for yourself, then it'll be that sort of energy with regard to your finances. So you'll have maybe an unexpected bill or something that creates a little bit of tension, or it's that like kind of like that feeling in the pit of your stomach, like ugh, like that. You know, it's not. I mean, you're not gonna just lose your job this week or anything like that. It's just kind of like a hassle, something that you have to kind of, you have to work through, or that sort of feeling this week. In your love and romance section, we have the Ten of Swords reversed. And while this might look like a scary card, this means that you've dodged a bullet. So having it in your relationship sector is a good place to have it. Now, that doesn't mean that you are going to think that this is good. For example, there's someone that you really like, and you're trying to get their attention, and you want to date them, or they turn you down, something like that, where it may feel to you like it is not a win. You feel rejected, or you feel really disappointed about something. I'm telling you, it's a win, because you've dodged a bullet. It may be that you're trying to catch someone's attention and you ask them out and they turn you down, and then you find out that that person was really abusive or something like that. It doesn't have to be that dire. It could just be that your personalities don't mesh. Maybe you are interested in monogamy and they are not. Something like that. Where if you got what you wanted, you wouldn't be happy. So this card is saying, be glad that you dodged a bullet this week, even though it may not seem like you did, even though you may not feel right away like you did. In the long run, it's good. In your home and family life, we have the High Priestess reversed. Now, this card is about mental manipulation and control and intentional deceit. So be careful, be aware of anyone with agendas, people trying to maybe push their own agenda. If a family member or a partner is trying real hard to get you to see something their way, it could be about a situation, it could be about another person. People are going to kind of try and push their own biases and agendas on you this week, try and control you or manipulate you to see things their way. So keep an eye out for that. If it's something that you really haven't formed an opinion on yet, I mean, it's always good to listen to everyone's sides, right? listen to all the information so you can form your own opinion. But if you know where you stand on something and someone else is kind of trying to, no, well, don't you think that it should be like this? Or doesn't that make you angry? That's a good sign that they're trying to make you change your mind, and they're trying to get a cohort, essentially. They want you on their side to try and get the two of you pitted against that person or that situation. If you don't want to see things from their point of view, you don't have to. But they're going to try and make you. So stay strong this week. As I said, it's in your family section, so it could be a partner, if you're married or if you live with someone or whoever you consider your family. It could be parent, child, sibling, anything like that, whoever you consider your family. So that's what we've got going on this week with the tarot cards. Now with the angel card, some of them are wanting to stick, and we'll just let them stick. All right, this one. Support. Know that you are loved and supported, not just this week, but always. But they're trying to make it a main message this week. So it might be that some of these things that I've mentioned over here with the tarot cards are maybe kind of weighing on you. And so the angels are chiming in here and saying, hey, if you get in that sort of a situation and you're starting to feel down, or you start to have that negative self-talk when you're like, for example, this Ten of Swords, you approach someone, you get turned down, and you're like, oh, I'm never going to find someone. Because we have a tendency to do that, right? We shouldn't. It's not good for us. But we're human, and that's what we do. This is the angel saying, no, don't have any of that this week. Try and remember that you are loved and supported. If I get a little closer here, you can see there's a bunch of angels looking out over the entire world. So we're all loved and supported. You don't have just one or two angels that, watch you. You do have guardian angels, and you do have like your main kind of go-to angels, but that doesn't mean that you don't have access to all of these any and all of these other angels. You can just call upon if you need help or support. And if you're curious as to which angels kind of resonate with what things, quick little Google search on that should be able to help you. Angel for negative thinking or something like that, and it should come up on who can kind of help you with that sort of thing. Or if you're feeling vulnerable, then you're going to need some sort of protection, an angel for protection, things like that. Just know. And if I'm going to get the picture closer again here, it looks like a Native American and what you think of on one side, and then what you think of as a typical angel on the other side, and in the back is like a little kind of like warlock looking with a stick, or like a wizard. Let me get it a little closer and see if you can see that. So that is to tell us that this is not just one religion. This is angels for everyone, no matter who you are or what you believe. You are loved and supported by the angels and by the universe and by all of creation. So what a wonderful card to have this week. Try and keep this in mind if you are feeling down or vulnerable or blue, negative kind of feelings this week. Try and keep this card in mind. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing to my YouTube page. If you want to get a personal reading with me, the only way to do so is to go through my website, which is GaiaTarot13.com. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. I have daily cards that I pull every day, an angel card and a tarot card, reading the energy for that particular day. Thanks, guys. It'll be a great week. We'll see you next time.